Hello and welcome back to my shop. Hey, my name's Ron, and in this video I want to share with you how I'm actually making these display racks for folks who we consider to be oilers. And there are something called essential oils, and they use these oils to actually improve their health. And so they need a nice display rack to put them on. And so I've got a display rack that's going to be 20 some bottles. I got another one over here. It's like 40 some bottles, and heck, I got a big one that's like 70 some of these type bottles. And I'll show you the process I'm going to go through to actually make these. And I'll make these out of oak, and I'm going to use this oak piece right here to actually create the spindle thing in the middle for all the different racks. And like I said, I'll take you through the whole process. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll show you how it's done. One of the first things I'll do is I'll add a template to each of the oak pieces, and I'll attach it using some double-sided tape, and I'll use it to cut the oak piece to size as close as I can without damaging it using my bandsaw. Next, I'll move over to the router table and straighten up that edge with a straight edge bit, and then finally move over to my drill press and actually drill each of the individual holes in each of the shelves separately, using that template as a guide. To create the spindles, I'll actually cut them out of a single piece of oak wood here, and actually turn that wood down and smooth it down to a uniform shape. And then I'll actually individually create each of the spindles using my gouges and turning them down, and then I'll actually sand it all down right there as it's on the lathe as well. And then I'll take it over to the table saw and I'll cut out each of the spindles separately for each of the racks. The next step is to sand everything down and clean it all up and make it as smooth as possible. It's the part I hate the most, but and it takes just about as much work as anything else does. And then the next step, I'm going to go ahead and create the Believe inlay for the largest rack here. And I'm going to make it out of walnut with an oak inlay. And I actually cut that out using my scroll saw and basically create the sandwich, and then apply a Believe decal to it, and then actually again cut that out using the scroll saw. Once I have all the parts created to actually make the racks, I will actually assemble them and glue them all together and get them ready to be finished, with 6 coats of finish that'll last a long time. Final assembly is adding the Lazy Susans to the bottom of the racks and attaching the feet and actually signing and dating each one individually so you know when I made it and that I actually signed it myself. Well, I hope you have enjoyed watching me make your essential oil racks for you. You can find me on Ron Kipper's Woodshop on Etsy. Hey, thanks for watching, folks. I really appreciate it.